Rachel Seymour with the Kitsap Sun here. A few weeks ago, we asked our readers for Kitsap's greatest love stories. That's when I met Dean Johannesen, who told me all about how he fell in love with his wife, Kris. Then he confessed Kris didn't know he was talking to a reporter about their love story. So we hatched a little plan. I videotaped Dean telling his version of their story, edited it down, and we surprised Kris with the video. Afterward, I asked her about her side of how they met and the wedding proposal. So here is the love story of Dean and Kris Johannesen in their words.
Dating and marriage and things weren't really on either one of our radars.
And I had been through a divorce and dated somebody else, and I was like anti-man. I mean, who needs a man?
We met on a May Day at the Kitsap Pavilion. She was there representing her company and I was representing mine. She was hanging a banner above her table and I offered to help with it, and she basically said no very firmly, that she was capable of doing this herself. I won't say she threw down a gauntlet or a challenge or anything else, but I just liked the feistiness and the independence, so that was important.
Basically, he said, gosh, he kind of stumbled and said, gosh, if you're not seeing anybody, I'd like to call you or get together. I was like, okay, did you get one of my business cards? And I basically told him, you need to go out and date other women. Because I think it was 3 weeks after we met, he said, I think I'm falling in love with you. And I said, have you lost your mind?
I sensed something there that was just wonderful. I've been able to become the man that I think I should be because of her, because she's by my side. The light that shines through her is amazing. Then and now, it continues. 20 years later, 21 years, counting the time that we first met.
It just happened 11 months later, we were married. Well, what had happened was I had to take this group on an Alaska cruise, and my niece went with to help.
When she got back, I think the first night back, I basically told her, I'm not really prepared for this. I don't have a ring or anything. I just can't see myself spending the rest of my life without you. And that was basically my proposal. And the ironic thing was, while on the cruise, she had bought a ring for me on that trip. So
I was looking at men's rings, and she says, what are you doing? And I said, I think I need to get Dean a wedding band. And she goes, he hasn't even asked you to marry him. And I said, he will. But we've been through a lot. Mm-hmm. But it only makes you stronger.
Mm-hmm. Is it all perfection? Is it all days of wine and roses? No. We've had a lot of trials during the 20 years we've been together. The daughter that I was raising, we lost. It's been 7 years ago, as a young adult. So that's been very difficult. Kris was a mortgage broker back in the late 90s when the market went away. So we went from a very, very comfortable lifestyle to almost losing our home. But like Kris has always said, I'd live with you in a tent if I had to.
The one thing I had really prayed about was that, Lord, if I ever get married again, first of all, he's got to love you. I've got to be able to trust him, and he's got to like to dress up, and if he likes to work in the yard, that would be great. So I got my Christian man, my landscaper, and he dresses up.